Solve the following system of equations algebraically. Note that this system of equations is not much different from others we've seen, except that we have decimals as the coefficients and constants. We can use either the elimination method or the substitution method to solve. For elimination, multiply each equation by the coefficient on the eliminated variable from the other equation. As an example, for this system, 1.4x plus 5.8y equals 6.5, and 2.7x plus 4.6y equals 3.6, to eliminate the x, multiply the first equation by 2.7, the coefficient on the x in the second equation, and multiply the second equation by 1.4, the coefficient of x in the first equation. Note, the signs on the coefficient do not matter. If they are the same, we will subtract the equations. If they are opposite, we'll add the equations. I'll first solve this system using the elimination method. Specifically, I'll eliminate the m. To do this, I'll multiply the first equation by 2.5 and the second equation by 3.7. This gives 9.25m minus 19.75n equals 16, and negative 9.25m minus 12.58n equals 47.36. Adding these two equations will eliminate the m, resulting in negative 32.33n equals 63.36. Dividing both sides by negative 32.33 gives n equals negative 1.96. We can then substitute negative 1.96 for n into either of the two starting equations. I'll use the first one. This gives 3.7m plus 15.48 equals 6.4. We then subtract 15.48 from both sides. And finally, divide by 3.7. This gives m equals negative 2.45, and then the solution, m comma n, negative 2.45, comma, negative 1.96. I'll also solve this system using the substitution method. Starting with the first equation, 3.7m minus 7.9n equals 6.4, I will solve here for the m. Adding 7.9n to both sides, and then dividing both sides by 3.7. This gives m equals 6.4 plus 7.9n over 3.7. I can then substitute this expression for m in place of the m in the second equation. Negative 2.5 times this entire expression minus 3.4n equals 12.8. The first step here is to remove the fraction by multiplying both sides of the equation by 3.7. Here the 3.7 cancels, leaving negative 2.5 times 6.4 plus 7.9n. We then multiply negative 3.4n times 3.7 and 12.8 times 3.7. We must then distribute the negative 2.5 through the brackets. This gives negative 16 minus 19.75n minus 12.5n equals 47.36. We then combine the like terms containing n. We can then add 16 to both sides. And finally, divide both sides by negative 32.33 to isolate the n. Again, we get n equals negative 1.96. We take that equation for m as 6.4 plus 7.9n over 3.7, and we substitute n equals negative 1.96. This gives us again a result of negative 2.45 for m, and a solution negative 2.45, comma, negative 1.96.